a few seconds for people to come in. Just gonna wait. I know whenever I do these impromptu lives, I don't always plan on being on long because you never know what's gonna happen around these parts. But I'm gonna wait a little bit. And when you come into the building, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up when you come in the building. Give me a shout out in the chat when you come in the building so I know who's joining. What time is it right now? It's about 5:10 around here. So I guess about 4:10 Eastern Standard Time. All right, we got a couple of people. Got a couple of people in the building. What's going on, family? Let me check y'all out. Go ahead and comment on here so I can see who's. All right, Gwendolyn Stokes. Peace and blessings. Monica. Good to see you, sis. Brother Keith Williams in the building. Faithful sister in Yah. Shalom. That's what's up. Brother Bruce Paris. Blessings to you, bro. This journey. Shalom. Sharuda Amina. Shalom. All right, family. All right. Yo, it's good to be back. Fam, it's good to be back, y'all. I'm telling you. I was, doing some time. I've been doing some time. Yes. I mean, it was rough out here. It was rough, but YT put me in jail. YT put me in jail. And it came out of nowhere. Y'all, they did me dirty. Y'all, they did me real dirty. And I'm going to talk about that for a minute before I share my thoughts on the title of this live real quick. Hopefully I'll be on for, we'll see. In any case, go ahead, hit the thumbs up for me when you get in the building. Thank those of you, I want to thank y'all who reached out to me. I want to thank Sister E for allowing me to come on. I was Ashanda at jail on her channel for a minute. But I'm thankful. In any case, y'all, this is what YT did. So I don't know if y'all remember back about 6 months ago, I did an interview with a man by the name of Miguel Escobar. He's a PA out in Texas, and was regarding something he had done at a school board where he spoke against the mask mandates. He spoke against everything that they were doing or trying to implement out in Texas. And this was 6 months ago, family. And YT just came around and said, we saw your video. We considered it medical misinformation, so we're giving you a strike. Because if y'all remember, they had given me a warning for the videos that I did, for the video, not the first one, but the second video I did with Dr. Elihu back even way before that. So they gave me a warning for that. They took both videos that I did with Dr. Elihu down. They took the video I did with Miguel down. So I'm gonna put it like this. YT is out for blood. All right, they don't care how big or how small your channel is. If you are not pushing the, if you're not pushing the narrative of the WHO and the CDC, then they're coming after you. So I want to say this particularly to those of you who are content creators, because I watch some of your channels. Some of y'all, you got like, 200 or 300 subscribers, and y'all just be kind of like free with some of the things you say. I remember those days, right, where we could just be free with our language. Be careful. I don't care if you only have 100, 200 subscribers. Be careful with the language that you use, because at the end of the day, you don't want to, get your channel with a warning that's still 7 days off your channel, or strike, because the overlords of YT have decided that you're pushing out medical misinformation. And for especially the content creators who have larger channels, y'all might need to comb through some of your content to see if any of it would raise an eyebrow with them. Because like I said, y'all, that 6 months. So with that in mind, even with that in mind, I went ahead and I created another channel. Okay, so I'm gonna be pushing this other channel because at the end of the day, if this one gets the axe, and it might, because y'all know y'all sis be having problems. I got problems with not, just not getting it out. I got to get it out sometimes. I've been trying to do the words like cookies and lollipop, but sometimes I got to get it out. I think, matter of fact, they warned me off of a video I did on Biden last year talking about the 4th of July. Okay, and they were so upset because I think they were upset because I was mocking him. They were so upset that they gave me a warning off of that. So just be very careful. Comb through some of your stuff. I'm going to comb through my channel and see, okay, maybe I need to put this over on Hebrew Connect TV. Shout out to Brother Dwayne on that. Or some other platform and get it off of YT. So I'll come through. But check out my backup channel, which is Ashanda At Home. Now, I posted a video on there last week. And what y'all notice with this channel, I tend to do more lives or I'll do shorts on this channel. I think I'm going to kind of break up my content. So I'll be doing more uploads on Ashanda At Home, and I'll stay with my lives here on Ashanda At Large. So I think that's kind of how I'm going to format it. Don't hold me to it, but I'm just saying, for now, that's what I think that I might do it that way. So go ahead and subscribe to Ashanda At Home. What you might need to do, because the last time I tried to go on there, just like going through the search button for Ashanda At Home, I couldn't even find it because I had like 2 subscribers at the time. So you might need to go under Dante Fortson's community tab, or maybe I can even post it on my community tab. I might do that, but he posted it for me under his community tab like last week. Yeah. So, but I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can do it on my community tab as well, so y'all can subscribe. So anyway, got that out of the way. Y'all doing all right? I'm gonna check in this comment section real quick because I'm getting ready to have a little bit of discussion with y'all. Just a little bitty discussion. Peace and blessings, Ivy. DK, peace and blessings to you too. Oh, and I want to say shout out to those of you who are new members. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. Even though I've been in jail, I appreciate y'all looking out. Okay, y'all put something on the books. I appreciate y'all. So new members and new patrons, I really am grateful for y'all. I normally do my Tuesday thoughts for my members and my patrons, as well as, if y'all ain't a member or patron, y'all know all the discounts and stuff it is. But, I'm just saying, my consultation, all of that, they get blessed with better access. So I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who are partnering, all of my Cash App supporters, all of you who reach out to me, PayPal, whatever way that you give, thank you. It's a tremendous, tremendous blessing. Super Chat supporters, all of you. So I wanted to put that out there. I see my sister here, Brew Queen. Brew Queen, so glad to see you, my sister. Peace and blessings to you. All right, y'all. Now, upcoming, before I get into it, let me go ahead and say upcoming. Y'all know the 14th is coming up. All right. So, you know what we do? On the 14th, that is our day for corporate fasting and prayer. This 14th is going to be very special. The Most High tends to give me the direction of the next month, a month in advance, right? A month in advance, I kind of know, okay, this is where we need to go next, and that's where we focus. So this corporate fasting and prayer is going to be called 300. Now, y'all know what 300 is, right? Okay. 300 based off of Gideon. So, family, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be, listen now, let me tell you something. One of the things that used to really bug me when I was in the Christian church was when the issue of transgression, sin, iniquity got brought up, it was always very vague. Always like, I don't want to offend. Look, everybody gonna be offended. I'm just letting you know, okay? But I love you, right? I love you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to be offended as well. Why? Because the Most High is looking for a remnant in the earth. And that means that there's got to be a lot of baggage that comes off of our back. And some of us are willing to go there. Let's just keep it 100. Some of us don't want to deal with that. You see, some of us, we deal with areas where we have been, how do I say, we don't have those strongholds anymore. So we can deal with the Christmas tree, right? We can deal with the Easter egg. We can deal with those things because that's not our issue anymore. But the reality is that we have issues that need to be dealt with. And until our issues are dealt with, we're not going to be 100% pleasing in the Most High sight. So when I say 300, we're going to be dealing with very specific issues among both Hebrew and Gentile believers that need to get dealt with. So y'all do not want to miss out on the 14th. You don't want to do it. You definitely don't want to do it. If you want to see transformation in your life, then go ahead and start preparing now. Prepare now. It's going to be awesome. Also, this month, shout out to my bro, Mr. Blacktastic in the building. I was just getting ready to talk about you, bro. So also on the 21st, okay, the brothers, by the direction and the leadership of my bro, Mr. Blacktastic, have decided to, sorry y'all, that's TCA is on, by the way. Y'all go check out TCA. Anyway, they have decided to have quarterly men's prayer. So on the 21st, Mr. Blacktastic is going to be on the channel again. I'll be, in the background, but yeah, it's going to be phenomenal. Just, if y'all were here for the last one, you already understand how the Ruach move. Okay, brothers, you know what time it is. JSBS, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Pastor Kelly up in the building. Peace and blessings to you, my bro. Peace and blessings. 300, that's right, Second Exodus, 300. All right. So family, with that in mind, I'm going to be doing some lives coming up probably, later on this week into next week. But I want to talk about the issue of motivation. Okay. So unless you've been under a rock this past week, it's been a lot going on. It's been a whole lot going on. I mean, between what's been going on with the diaspora, well, we're the diaspora, but the continent, the Igbo people, the announcement of the Obadiah Alliance, I believe it is, that has put out that they know that the Igbo, of which many of us descend from, are the true Israelites. So that's one thing. Dante's been murdering. Y'all give me a minute. Did y'all see Dante's live last night? I got to check on them. Sorry, y'all. I had some vegetables. I'm on a 30-day vegan thing. I had some vegetables. They still in my teeth. I apologize, y'all. Anyway, Dante has been murdering the UA community. It's been sad. It's been really sad. I actually am very, very sad and embarrassed for them. I really am. He has not stopped. Y'all know you sis. I don't be trying to get all up in the nitty gritty business of it all just because I want to maintain a focus about us dealing with us on the inner man and within our homes and our communities. But the reality is that a lot has transpired through the week. And I think one of the things that has really been on my heart over the last couple of days watching all of this is my motivation. Okay? What do you mean my motivation? Yeah, my motivation. We need to examine why we do what we do. I think a lot of us tend to forget that this awakening is of the Most High. In other words, there's nothing that the devil can do to stop what he's going to do in this earth according to his will, according to his word. He said in the book of Daniel, he said that the books will be opened, right? And this last day that the books will be open. So we wake up and we have this understanding of our lineage. We have this understanding of our heritage like we've never had before. But what tends to happen is that the enemy comes and he's going to fight it. He's the accuser of the brethren. He's going to fight us. But we need to examine our motivations behind how we respond to the enemy, how we respond to those in the flesh. Because Ephesians chapter 6 makes it clear that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we wrestle against powers, principalities, rulers of darkness in this present world. Now we know that there are flesh and blood people that work directly for Hasatan. We know that. And it's not just high level people. We know there's agents all around. And this is the year of exposure. I believe some people are called to be exposers of the people who are working for Hasatan, who have a form of godliness but deny the power thereof. But I'm really saying I'm checking my motivation because I want you to check yours. I want you to check how you respond when somebody is being exposed, when somebody is being lambasted, when they're putting out there. Because the truth is that in myself, on the inside, I feel a kind of way. I feel a kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, take that, all of that. You take all of that L, you take that L, and you take it hard. But here's the problem with that. The Most High commands that we don't rejoice when our enemies fall. That's hard for some people. I know. I mean, because if you've ever been offended, and see, that's what my next live is going to be about. But see, if you've ever been offended and then you see the consequences of what that person who did something to you, when you see it come back on them now, don't you know that's your test, baby? That is your test. How are you going to respond to them getting back what they've done to you? Ooh, this has been a big one in my life. See, y'all gonna want to be around. Y'all gonna want to be around for this next live that I do. Because this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying about Yasharal. This is what I'm talking about right here. The inner man. That's what I deal with. I deal with the inner man. See, the Most High has allowed me to go through so much garbage in my life. Okay? So much garbage from yay high. I'm talking about from little. Dealing with people. Talking about from little. Dealing with people treating me in a particular kind of way. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm 6'1" and I'm a very thin woman. I was a very thin child. I grew up all my life being called olive oil. I had braces on. I was called brace face. My lips was ashy. They used to tell me things like, man, your lips so ashy, you could throw a chair at it and they just cut the chair in half like a saw, man. They used to get on me. When I was a little kid, I was traumatized, okay? Dealing with my fleshy enemies. I was traumatized dealing with people who had it out for me for seemingly no reason. Why you got it out for me? What did I do to you? And I think a lot of us understand that. A lot of us understand that in a personal way. But you know, I read a scripture a long time ago when I was first a newborn believer. Romans 8:28. And it reads as follows, and we know that all things work together for good to those who love the Most High and are the called according to his purpose. What do you mean all things? All things, the good, the bad, and the ugly, are working together for whom? For you. For you, the one called according to his purpose. You see, all of the ugly that's in our life, all of the people that did us wrong and did us dirty, they're going to get back. See, there ain't nothing that you can do that you're not going to get it back. There's nothing that anybody's getting away with. But don't you know that our tests come in how we react to seeing our enemies fall? That's where our test comes in. And truth be told, I failed mine. I failed mine this week. Because when I saw what was happening in the UA community, family, it was hard for me not to laugh. Okay, I was laughing. I was like, whoa, whoa. Okay, I was having fun with it because I know how much lies have been told about us. I know how much self-hatred has come from within that community towards us. I am so tired of hearing the word cult when it comes to us because we know our lineage, because we know and accept our Israelite lineage. I'm so sick of it. It bothers me, see, because I know that I'm accepted in the beloved. I love Yahusha when I thought I was a Hamite. I love Yahusha when I thought them people over in the land were the real people. And I love them. I preached to those people according to what my pastors told me that I was supposed to do. But I'm telling you that when you hear people who have been using their voices to accuse you, which the enemy is the author, he is the accuser of the brethren. When you hear people using their voices to accuse you, oh my. When you see them have to backpedal and just go, I guess there are West African limba. When you see them have to do that, you go, yeah, take that L. You feel real good about seeing them have to deal with the consequences of their foolishness. But family, I'm going to tell you, the Most High convicted me. He convicted me. I'm telling y'all, he convicted me so hard. He said, Ashanda, these are the words he said to me. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Because I asked him, I said, before I come on here, Abba Yahuwah, take over my mouth. He said, Ashanda, are you going to please me or are you going to please man? Now, this might not go on very much longer because my babies, they opening up doors now. Y'all hear my little guy? He like, Mama, you better come on with it. Anyway, family, this is why I got to do this at night. But I want to tell you, he said to me, he said, Ashanda, are you going to be a pleaser of man or are you going to be a pleaser of me? And I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased about you rejoicing over your enemies. I have to be consistent. We're persecuted all the day long. The book of James says, rejoice when persecution and trials come your way. Because it's a sign that you belong unto him. I never really understood that because when I was in the middle of my greatest persecutions, I'm fleshy just like everybody else. In the middle of my greatest persecutions, I wanted revenge. I wanted to see those people with egg all over their face. I tell people like, yo, I still wrestle with the family for real. I said, keep up that same energy when you see me here or when you see me there. Can I be 100? We have to think about our motivation. Even just now, I was watching a channel, Jude 3 Project. And 6 days ago, they posted a discussion about black people being Israel. And my son said, this remind me of your radio, where you used to yell at the radio, because I'm yelling at the radio. Oh, the people, they had a caramelized texture of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern class. And I'm like, they Negroes. Say they was Negroes. And my son was like, you over here yelling at the phone. And I'm like, yeah, I am, because I wish they would just say the truth. See, they've had to backpedal on so much because of the reality is that they painted this idea that the only true Israelites were European. And now they got to say, well, there might have been a couple of melanated people up in the building. Just a couple of them. And I just want to tell y'all that I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it is. But remember, y'all, this is his awakening. Yo, it's his awakening. He woke us up. I know how it feels when your family members think you done gone cuckoo. cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, right? They feel like, man, you worshiping a whole different Messiah now. I'm like, well, technically, you worship Caesar Borgia. But nevertheless, I was so blessed. Apostle Curtis was on a couple weeks ago, and he talked about how this pastor, an apostle out in Baltimore, over so many congregations, just did like an 8-hour teaching on the scriptures from an ethnic point of view. In other words, we the people, right? I was blessed by that because I'm like, wow, this man is over so many of our people, and yet he is the one now awakening his people. I love it. I love that the Most High is exploding this truth. So I just want to encourage y'all. I want to encourage you to check your motivation. Have his heart and have his mind in all things that you do. Because at the end of the day, Paul talked about, I would hate to have labored so long among you and yet be counted unworthy myself. I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be me, family. So that's all I have for y'all right now. That's all I have for y'all right now, man. I love my family. I love my family. I'm so grateful for all leadership of Yasharal. I'm grateful for all of you who undergird us. But remember, family, we're called to be light and salt. We gotta be flavorful, but we gotta be the light shining in the midst of darkness. We cannot act out in the same way that those who are unredeemed are. We have to deal gently with those who oppose themselves. All right, family. Let me check this comment section real quick before I get out of here. Oh, my. Big Red in the building. Hey, bro, Eric Tinsley, Israel Fears, that's bro right there. I'm going to put that on the t-shirt. I ain't even going to lie. I give you credit for it. Man, I appreciate the gift, bro. Thank you so much. Sister Shetla, thank you so much also for the gift. I appreciate you as well. Yo, family, look, I got somebody at the door right now, as a matter of fact, so I got to get ready to get out of here. I love y'all. Thank you so much for all your love and your support, and I will be back. I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back soon. All right, peace and blessings, family. Y'all know, love yourselves without hating your enemies. And until next time, family, y'all bless and salam.